delighted to bring you coverage of today's contest. Well, I've had a good look at the pitch. It's quite dry. In fact, it could well crack as the game goes on. And I'd say that the captain who won the toss had to bat first. This is a very dry surface, so I expect the quick bowlers to get some bounce out of it. It's an interesting decision to bowl first because the dryness will encourage spinners later in the game. I think what he's saying is we're going to win it now with our quick bowlers. Adam Gilchrist takes guard.
It's high in the air. A good catch from Howard.
Brilliantly taken by the fielder, brilliant. He's backed up the bowler at a time when it was most needed.
Lewis gets his first wicket. He's gone for a duck.
Well, he wasn't out in the middle for long. He didn't trouble the scorers, and neither did he trouble us.
This was how the wicket fell. Voges is the next man in. Voges facing.
Wide.
Placed that superbly.
Oh, he really laid into that delivery, 4 all the way.
Yeah.
Fielded by the man out long on.
He'll have enjoyed that. Perfectly timed and 4 from the moment it left the bat. And it's Michael Hussey on strike. Never mind the fielder, the bloke in row 10's got the best chance of catching that.
Yes.
Looked as if he was home to me. That's 2 more runs on the board. Wide ball signalled by the umpire. Voges facing.
Wide. Yep.
The fielder's appeal, but he was quite comfortably home. It was a good piece of running.
Yes, now that's a good example of how the best teams around put particular importance on their running between the wickets. It squeezes every last run out of an innings and is so important when the thing gets down to the wire. Oh, another one of those, and this bowler will be out of the attack.
Wide.
That was a no ball by Howard. That's racing away to the fence. There's the umpire signal, no ball.
Wide.
Superb shot that, right off the middle.
The batsman will have to reassess the field now that those fielding restrictions have been lifted. Remember, 5 players can be outside the ring.
Run! Yes! No!
A hopeful shout, and the batsman was easily in. The batsmen changed their mind.
Waiting! Yeah!
Cracking stroke. He's in good touch.
Yeah! Run!
Fielded by the man out long on. Steered expertly into the gap. There's just one there.
Yeah!
I think he was easily back in the crease there. Just one run.
Waiting!
What super stroke. Do you know, I didn't think that was a bad ball either. Great strike. Great strike. 6 from the moment he hit it.
Voges waiting at the striker's end. Played into the gap. The sweeper picks up. Voges has moved into the 20s and is starting to look far more relaxed. He's got it into the gap. Fielded by the man out long on. Just one run. Ouch, that must have hurt. There it goes.
Yeah! Run!
A hopeful shout, and the batsman was easily in. No shot played to that one. That's been given as a wide.
Yeah!
Fielded by the man out long on. There's just one there.
Waiting! Yeah!
Well, the bowler can't really complain about that. It's a poor line and been suitably punished.
Stopped in the covers. There it goes. Super catch that. That was well held. It was in the air a long time.
That went miles up. Miles up.
Unlucky not to make his half-century there. White gets his first wicket.
No, that's bad batting. The truth is he lost concentration and has paid the heaviest price.
Let's take a look at that in slow motion. The next batsman is Martin. Ouch, that must have hurt. White to bowl his leg spin.
Effortless, brilliant, and maximum.
That's the end of the 5th over.
Well, you won't see anything as shambolic as that. That was a poor over.
Yeah.
That's pierced the leg side field.
Yep.
That's found the gap in the field. Just one run.
Yeah.
Well, a player of this quality just doesn't miss out on opportunities like that. Onto it in a flash.
Voges waiting at the striker's end.
Waiting.
Huge! That is huge!
Got him, yes, he's out. Cracking catch. That could change the course of the match.
Brilliantly taken by the fielder, brilliant. He's backed up the bowler at a time when it was most needed.
Wise gets his first wicket.
He will be kicking himself about that. What a way to get out just when he was set.
North is the next man in.
Exciting, exciting player. There's risk in that stroke, but it is maximum.
That over helped the run rate somewhat.
The skipper won't be pleased with him after that over.
Waiting. Run.
That really is a suicidal run out.
There might be a few heated words said about that in the dressing room too.
North is out first ball. We can have a look at that again.
Yeah.
It never looked like being a run there.
There was never a run there, never. You sensed it from the off. I can't even believe they tried it.
This was how the wicket fell. It's edged and out. That ball was really moving. A brilliant reflex catch.
Very safely done. He's got soft hands, his eyes were level, crucially held onto as well.
Hogg is the next batsman in.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think he'll be okay. It'll sting a little though. That was a no ball by Wise. That was sheer power.
He's always looking for that shot. It's such a strength in his game.
Run!
There'll be runs here.
Run, run, run!
He looked as if he was home to me. They've turned that into 2. That's good running.
Run!
Stopped in the covers. But foolish running. That's simply throwing wickets away.
Well, it's a terrible run. And the picture shows it. He was miles out. With the fall of that wicket, they'll hope to mop up the tail quickly.
This was the end of... It was a no ball by Wise. There's the umpire signal. No ball.
Straight in! There you... Run!
They've been tested, they've hung on, and it could be that now they accelerate.
Yeah! Yep!
Duran facing.
Don't even bother chasing that. That's away into the bleachers.
Let's take a look at that.
The straight drive is his favourite stroke. We know that, they should know that, and it shows. Now the bowler's giving him a hard time out there. That will have hurt. He won't want to show that it's hurt, but you sense the momentum changing.
Run! There you...
Oh, that's a gift, just a gift, and this guy's too good to ignore gifts like that.
Oh, big shout for that one.
Run!
Stopped in the covers. Foolish running. That's simply throwing wickets away.
They can't afford that kind of thing, throwing wickets away like that.
And the end of the over.
That was not good enough, given where we are in this match. That is too expensive to retain any control over things. It doesn't matter if it's in the air when you hit it that far.
Waits has now moved into the 20s.
Straight in! Yeah! Yeah!
Oh, that must have been close. They've turned that into 2. That's good running.
His straight driving is perfect.
That has to be close.
This cover driving is a joy to watch. Hello again, and the players and the umpires are making their way out to the middle after the break between the innings. We're ready now for the second session of play, and with me commentating is Richie Bennett.
Hit straight to a fielder. Ines is going to try over the wicket. Ines is coming around the wicket. Hit straight to a fielder. Gone, caught.
Look at them out there. That's got the bowler's tails up.
Ines gets his first wicket. That's a duck for Arnberger.
The scorers haven't had to do much with that innings.
This was how the innings ended for Arnberger. Hodge is the new batsman. Straight through to the keeper. That's been given as a wide. Ines is going to try over the wicket.
No, that's not great bowling, to be honest. I don't think the captain will be too happy with that.
Ines is switching to round the wicket. And the end of the over. Duran is coming around the wicket. Wide ball signalled by the umpire.
Yes!
Great shot, that's 4 all the way.
Now that was short, and it asked to be thrashed away.
Good in! Yeah!
Just 1 run.
Yeah!
Oh, it's a monster.
That went a long way back into the stands. Duran is coming around the wicket. Wide ball signalled by the umpire.
Well, that's hurt. You can see that that's hurt him. They don't want to show it, the batsman, but I reckon the bruise will come up. He's just got to get on with it. Rub it and get on with it.
Hodge waiting at the striker's end. That over helped the run rate somewhat.
Too many runs for the captain's liking, in my view. I reckon he'll whip him out of the attack. Well, we'll see some fielding changes now that those restrictions are lifted. Remember that a minimum of 4 players have to remain inside the ring.
Hit straight to a fielder. Martin has made a change to the field. really seemed to hit that, yet it sailed over the ropes. Hogg is going to try over the wicket. Doesn't need to play at those. That's been given as a wide. That's good judgment. No need to play at that. That's been given as a wide. Just shoulders arms to that one. That was the googly. Wide ball signalled by the umpire. A little too wide to make him play there. That was the googly. Hodge waiting at the striker's end. Stopped in the covers. Hit straight to a fielder. And we have a change of bowling. No shot played to that one. That's been given as a wide. Out, bowl.
Well, a player of this class playing completely down the wrong line. It's made a terrible mess of the stumps too.
Worthington gets his first wicket. We can have a look at that again. The next man in is Hussey. Worthington is going to try over the wicket. No shot played to that one. 4 wides to Victoria.
Oh, that's a poor bit of bowling. They can't afford just to give runs away.
Yeah.
4 byes to be added to the total.
4 byes, I'm afraid, and the wicket-keeper is to blame.
Yep. Run.
4 wides to Victoria.
Oh, that's wild. Never mind wide, it's wild. The keeper didn't have a prayer.
Ouch, that must have hurt. Worthington is going to try over the wicket.
Right.
Effortless, brilliant, and maximum.
Stopped in the covers. Hogg is switching to round the wicket. Straight through to the keeper. Wide ball signalled by the umpire. Hit straight to a fielder. Western Australia have made an adjustment to their field.
Yep.
He's worked that into the gap. Fielded by the man at long on. Martin has changed his field slightly. Martin has made a slight change to the field. Stopped in the covers. Worthington is coming around the wicket. Worthington is coming around the wicket. Worthington is coming around the wicket. No need for him to play at those. Wide ball signalled by the umpire. He's got it into the gap. Just one run. Hold him.
Oh, the bowler's made a terrible mess of the stumps.
Let's take a look at that in slow motion. We're about to see a change in the bowling. Edmondson is switching to round the wicket. That's been given as a wide. That was a no ball by Edmondson. There's the umpire signal, no ball.
He has smashed that a long, long way. That is great to watch for the neutral, not so good for the bowler. Never mind the fielder, the bloke in row 10's got the best chance of catching that.
That is an excellent catch.
Brilliantly taken by the fielder, brilliant. He's backed up the bowler at a time when it was most needed. Exciting, exciting player. There's risk in that stroke, but it is maximum.
And we have a change of bowling. Ines is going to try over the wicket. That's good judgment. No need to play at that. That's been given as a wide. There it goes.
Oh, that could prove costly later in the game.
That's Hodge facing. That's a big hit. It's 6.
Oh, there's a demoralising sight for any bowler. The ball is just sailing over the fence.
Yes!
Miles, he's hit it miles.
Ines is going to try over the wicket.
Waiting! Yes!
Super catch. Brilliant catch.
Well taken, well taken. You know, he never looked like missing it.
Oh, unlucky not to reach the milestone there. This was the end. Crosswaite is the new batsman. Ouch, that must have hurt.
Waiting!
That is one of the better catches you are ever likely to see. A superb catch from Waits.
Very safely done. He's got soft hands, his eyes were level. Crucially held onto as well.
Edmondson is coming around the wicket. Edmondson is going to try over the wicket.
Yes!
It doesn't matter if it's in the air when you hit it that far.
Oh, what a catch.
Oh, the batsman will be kicking himself. It was such a good shot. He looked in good touch, and it's an unbelievable bit of fielding.
Edmondson is switching to round the wicket.
Yes!
Effortless, brilliant, and maximum.
Edmondson is coming around the wicket. Pushed into the gap. Fielded by the man at long on. There's just one there.
Wait.
That's a big hit. It'll go all the way. We're about to see a change in the bowling. Duran is switching to round the wicket. Beaten all ends up by that one.
Oh, that went right through him. It's as if he misjudged the pace.
Duran gets his first wicket. The next man in is Lewis. Done him all ends up.
Well, a player of this class playing completely down the wrong line. It's made a terrible mess of the stumps too.
Duran gets his second wicket. He's gone for a duck.
Well, he wasn't out in the middle for long. He didn't trouble the scorers, and neither did he trouble us.
The next batsman is Harwood. That's through. Bowl him.
Oh, the bowler's made a terrible mess of the stumps. Oh, yes, 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 yes. Victory, and what a sweet taste it must be. The Australian State one-day competition is theirs, and how they deserve it. Well, on behalf of Richie Benno and myself, we bid you a very good evening, and we'll see you next time for more of our very special cricket coverage.